Welcome back, Minecraft fans. Punk D76 back in tutorial world, and today I'm going to bring you this, my TNT big hole locator maker thing, a self-returning flying machine, TNT dropper, whatever you want to call it. It's a bit of fun. It's a bit of fun. If you would ever build this in your survival world, you're talking endgame, because the amount of TNT you need for this thing is crazy. But it does make big holes. So why not? Why not build one? We can, so let's do it. This is a self-returning machine. So we have one part over here, one over this way, and obviously the flying machine itself. And I'm going to show you how to build it. Quite simple build. Well, I say very simple build. Flick this lever, get it going, and that will set the mechanism off, and away it goes. And then when you want it to stop, you just pull the lever, and when it returns, it will come back. This will blow TNT from the flying machine. Will go around, it's 80 blocks down from the height of the flying machine, so it's quite a long way down. You do need to build this about 25 blocks above the ground you're going to be blowing up, because the amount of TNT that gets dropped, it gets dropped very close together and it flies everywhere. So there is a chance of blowing the machine up. So I found 25 blocks above the ground level seems to work. So if you were going to take out like this thing, so you wanted to take this hill out all the way down to bedrock, I would first of all build it at about Y140. That would take it down. Then you build a second one at Y80, and that would take you all the way down to bedrock. So you can pretty much remove any mountain, any height with two of these. Obviously a channel, or you can build side by side. So yeah, you want to build it, like I say, about 25 blocks up, roughly. This one was actually 20 blocks up above. It blew up once. I managed to blow it up once, but then I tested it on another. Before I got to this stage, I tested it before, and it didn't blow up at all. So I think you've got to be unlucky if you're at 20, but below 20, you're definitely it's gonna come into trouble. So I would recommend 25 to save yourself some aggro. From this one to the other end, I wouldn't go many more than 60 blocks. Seems to be about right. It works. It doesn't seem to break over that distance. I think if you went further, you'll start unloading, and it could possibly break. So yeah, let's get into the build. The materials you're going to need for this build are these across the bottom. TNT, you're going to need lots and lots. The more of it you get, the more fun you're going to have with it. So I will pause the video, take a screenshot, or I will put a list in the description, and yeah, so you can have a look at your own perusal. Let's get into this build. So I'm just going to move over from this one, so let's aim for around about here. So I'm just going to build a line over. So you would want to scaffold up to the height that you want to be at. Okay, we're going to need make 2 rows of 6. That's 6, isn't it? Yep, 2 rows of 6. Double that up, like so. And then on this side, you want a row of 3. And in the middle, we want a row of 3. We are going to need, let me get this right. So we need a sticky piston. Place a temporary block. No, sticky piston. And a piece of obsidian on top. Come around here and place a sticky piston facing out. On this piece of obsidian, you need to have an observer facing backwards. So the face is aiming in the direction you want to go, and the redstone dot is at the back. take your repeaters, place a repeater on 4 ticks, repeater on 4 ticks, and then redstone dust, you need to go 3 on the side, across the back, and then 5 down this side, so it connects with that sticky piston. So you should have that little setup coming this way. We need to make a row going back. So you could build your scaffolding going up that side. I'm going to do it this way, and just because it's obviously I'm on creative, so it's a bit easier. There we go. Let's get rid of those. Just even it up with that one, roughly. So we need 6 blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then this can go. Let's get rid of all of them. Right, back down this end. So we need to get, so on the central row where the observer is, on the other end that's where the obsidian needs to be, okay? So we need to go, I'm confusing myself now. Right, take 3 out. So we want a row of 3. Temporary block, sticky piston, get rid of that with the obsidian on top. Okay, now place 2 rows of 6. There, that's 6, and then another one, and then 3 in the middle, like so. Observer facing forward, so the face is aiming that direction with a red dot at the back. Take your 2 repeaters on 4 ticks, and then the redstone dust, basically wrapping round that side to fire that piston, and then this side comes down here, and then piston like so. And that is it. That's that side done. Right, back over here. What we now need to do is place 3 blocks on the side of the observer. Take out 2. They're just temporary blocks. Sticky piston and your lever on top of the block. Okay. Fire it once and again, just to remove that observer out of the way, because that, leaving that there, that will cause the farm to fire off. So that is the 2 stations ready to go. Right, now we're ready to build the flying machine. So basically the flying machine is, the 2 modules are, so if we do 2 slime blocks, 2 sticky pistons, and then coming off the side, should we do it that way? Yeah, let's do off the side. 1, 2, 3. So slime like that. So you've got like an L shape with one going up. You want an observer facing up, so the face is to the sky, the dot to the bottom, and then a dispenser coming down. And then that is, oh no, we got to do, place a block there, and we need an observer aiming up on there. So the face is down here and it's going up into that block. That is basically 1/2 of the module, or what, because it's almost 2 flying machines stuck together, is how this works. So the next one, so we do repeat basically. So 2 slime blocks, 2 sticky pistons, come out the side, 1, 2, and then 1 up, come down, an observer on the top of those 2 slime, and then your dispenser like so. And then we need to place a couple of temporary blocks coming out the front. An observer is going to be facing on that block, so the red dot is coming upwards. Get rid of those. So that's the flying machine ready. So when we flick this lever, it will power it off, and away we go. Okay, so we now need to fill the dispensers with TNT. Let's whack a load in that side, whack a load in this side. There we go. So we are good to go. So what we have to do to fire this off, flick this lever, and that will power the set the flying machine off, and away it goes. So basically all you're doing, you're moving these two observers to different positions, and that is basically how this flying machine works. So it will fly across, dropping the TNT. As you can see, it causes quite a lot. TNT flies everywhere with this, and when it gets to the far side, it will hit the observer, which will move the two sticky pistons. The two sticky pistons will move the observer to a different position, and that will enable it to fly back. And that's basically it. You just let it carry on destroying everything in sight. And like I say, it will go down around 80 blocks. When you're done, flick this lever to pull this observer back, and it will basically park in this position. That's it. That is the flying machine done. Plenty of destruction. And away you go again. There we go. Well, thank you very much for watching, guys. I hope you enjoy this. Bit of fun tutorial, this one. Please hit the like button and the subscribe. Would really appreciate it, and check out my other tutorials that I have coming out. Please check out my live streams I have coming out, and I'm also on Twitch on punkd_76 if you prefer to watch live streams over there. I would appreciate if you came over and hit me up with a follow over there. So thanks for watching. I really do appreciate it, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers, guys. Bye bye.